But what I can say, aside from all like the Me Too stuff about John, and because he did get canceled at one point, I guess, for crazy reasons. But there's still the reason of being a person of power that was using kind of what whoever was around him, what they needed or wanted. He knew I wanted to do voices, but he never really let me do voices until there was like an emergency or something.
Oh, and then he'd throw you in?
That's how I kind of got the role of Stimpy.
I eventually did Stimpy.
I never
Billy
knew
West
that.
will always be Stimpy.
Yeah.
As Mel Blanc will always be Bugs Bunny.
Right, but you got that opportunity.
Billy had turned it down because he was riding high on Futurama. He was the red M&M. What would he need? What would he need?
He was the red M&M.
What would he need 18 and up Ren and Stimpy for? he had a crystal ball and he saw the future in that, and that it wasn't going to be bright.
So you filled in.
So another voice actor who has passed away stepped in, and he took over, and then he started bringing in his own scripts. He started showing up to sessions going, it'd be funnier is if Stimpy, and he had like pages typed out.
No.
So then he was let go.
That's gutsy.
Yeah, well, very. And you're doing that to, at that point still kind of had a little bit of power left in his hands.
Yeah.
And in his
the guy who created it.
Right. So he kind of was insulted and he got let go. And then the plan C was not even me yet. It was the plan C was to make Stimpy a mute character. Like
What?
If you watched Tweety and Sylvester and Tweety talk to each other.
Yeah.
If you watch Porky and Sylvester, Porky talks to Sylvester like he's a pet cat.
Right.
And Sylvester doesn't say anything. So that was John's plan. He's like, why don't we make him a mute cat? And I was like, Austin Powers, it was like, I knew you were crazy, but clearly I see you're nuts, I was like, you're crazy, man. I was like, people will not. And still at that point, I was a production manager. I was still only doing production managing at that point.
Good God.
And finally he was like, okay, well, you can audition, and like reluctantly. And then I started auditioning, and he goes, here's a stack of Three Stooges tapes. Watch Three Stooges. That's what Billy West based his performance off of. And I was a super fan.
Seriously?
Yeah. Stimpy's Larry from Three Stooges.
Hey, Ren. Hey, Mo.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Happy, joy.
Yeah. It was his, what he had perfected on the Stern Show was the Larry Fine impression.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And then he said he tweaked it and kind of made it a little bit more childlike.
Huh.
And that's how it became Stimpy.
Wow.
Oh, joy.